Hi, I'm Geoff. Welcome back to xHanky Lifestyle TV. Today we're making a curry with crispy pork and veggies from the garden. So let's get started. So the first thing we need to do is we need to get the pork strips on the go. These ones are frozen, but you don't have to have them frozen. I'm going to be using an air fryer here. So basically take the pork strips, place them in the air fryer, and usually skin side up is the best to get a nice crispy skin. Now place this in the air fryer and fry them on about 200 degrees Celsius for 15 to 18 minutes. Once we've got that on the go, let's head back over to the bench and let's get our veggies chopped. So for a curry, the key point with a curry is always to have the onion base. So I've got one large onion here, and I'm just going to peel and slice that. And at the same time, I'm also going to crush, peel and slice a few cloves of garlic. You can do this to taste. Some people like more, some people like less. I'm one of those people that just likes more garlic. So once you've got that peeled, dice it up and then set that aside for cooking later on. I always like to start by chopping the onion in half and then dicing it. There we go. Okay, now I've got some fresh veggies that I've just taken out of the garden and I've washed them. This one is silver beet. You can use spinach, but silver beet is just fine. And just slice that as thinly as you can. This is going to break down in the curry. I've also got some kale, and this is just baby kale. So once again, slice that. You can leave the stems in because they'll soften up with cooking. And the last thing I've got here is I've got a couple of baby leeks. These are kind of half-grown leeks. They taste great at this point, so just chop a small amount off the end and chop the root off, and then just slice them like so. So what you should have at the end of this is you should have a plate of the onion and garlic and a plate of the garden vegetables. And we'll head back over to the oven to start cooking the curry. So heat up the pan, probably you want it on medium heat, and get about 100 grams of butter and start that melting. Once it melts, add a little bit of pepper and then in with the onions and garlic. You want to add a little bit of salt at this point and then cook it until it starts to soften. Once it's softened, take 2 tablespoons of curry powder, and you can do this to taste. If you like more curry, add more. If you like less, add less, and you can also add chili powder if you want to make it a bit hotter. Add that, and then add about half a cup of milk. I'm using full cream milk here. You could use potentially cream if you like it a little bit creamier, or you can use another non-dairy alternative. Bring that to the simmer, and then once you've done that, add the chopped veggies, cover and cook for about 10 to 15 minutes until the veggies reduce down. Now the air fryer pork is finished. As you can see, it's got a nice crispy skin on it there. So let's get these pork strips out of the air fryer and just chop these into little cubes like so. You can make the cubes bigger or smaller depending on your taste. Okay, now set these aside and we'll bring them back over to the stove top in a minute. There you go. Okay, now the curry, as you can see, the veggies have reduced down into the curry and it's simmering away, and now I'm just going to add the pork cubes, crispy pork cubes. Then I'm going to mix that well mix it well, and then I'm going to cook it for another 10 minutes or so. And there you have it. That's Geoff's take on crispy skin pork curry with fresh garden vegetables. This one will be popular with the family, and it's also very economical. Pork's pretty cheap at the moment in New Zealand, so we're eating quite a bit of it. Serve it on rice with grated cheese or slices of cheese like I've done there, and a little bit of tomato. I also added gherkin. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you try this recipe. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments below, and like the video if you enjoyed it. Also add any questions you've got and I'll try and answer them. Subscribe and ding the bell if you'd like to see more videos like this, and as always, thanks for watching and see you in the next one.